Hey, what's up guys? It's DiscoDave again, welcome back. I got another video today, and I'm going to go over how and what you should do when you're looking for a guild in World of Warcraft. This is going to be a video for people just getting into WoW and trying to find a guild, and also for some that are looking for moderate progression guilds. I wouldn't say these are the best ways for mythic raiding. Okay, so the first thing you can do when you just get into the game and you're looking for a guild is you can hit either the J key by default, or you can go to the bottom and there's an icon that you can click on as well, and it'll bring up the guild finder. I wish I could say this was good, but I think when it first came out it was okay, and it was Cataclysm, I think, when it first came out. But now it just seems like it's full of dead guilds, and it's kind of a long shot really finding any guild, because you can put whatever you want in here, but it doesn't necessarily mean, even if a guild pops up with this criteria, doesn't mean they follow it either, because they can just put whatever they want in here. And usually bigger guilds do. You're just going to end up getting stuck in some guild that you're probably not going to want to be in. So unless you know the guild you're trying to join, I wouldn't use this. And another thing, when you do use this, guilds, most likely, unless they have an add-on, they don't even notice that somebody's applied to their guild through this tool. So half the time you just get ignored. I have an add-on that alerts me when somebody applies through this, so I can invite people, but I still wouldn't really recommend it, because even if you put what you like in here, in the end they can put whatever they want to, and you could end up in some guild that's nothing, not even close to the selections you picked. The next one I want to get into is basically just guild spam. Just basically when you're playing, running around, and somebody spams you an invite, and it just randomly pops up, and people do this all the time. This is very common, and this is another one that either big guilds or new guilds looking for people to join their guilds, they'll just send out mass guild invitations to the entire world, to the entire server. And once again, they're not very niche. You're probably not going to enjoy that guild. You really have no idea what you're getting into. And if you don't know the guild that's inviting you, there's no reason anymore to just join a random guild either, because there's no more good perks like XP and stuff like that. There's like walking faster when dead and hasty hearth. So if you want to join a random guild just for those perks, that's okay. I would not join it just to actually think about, like, I'm actually going to join this guild and be a part of this society. Because if they're just randomly inviting, I doubt they're I doubt the people in there are very high quality people in that guild. They're just probably random people with all kinds of different views, and there's nothing that's like in common that brings everybody together, like raiding or PvPing or mythic pluses or role-playing or whatever it is you like to do. You need to find a guild that can serve that purpose. So another way in game that you can look for a guild is actually just checking trade chat, and this is a pretty common way. Go to a city, a major city, Orgrimmar, Undercity, Stormwind, Ironforge, whatever, Dalaran, and just look in trade chat and eventually guilds will be posting, and you can look, and depending on the kind of guild that you want, depends on what you need to look for, because there'll be some PvP guilds, there'll be some heroic raiding guilds, there'll be some casual guilds, niche specific guilds. So make sure and check that that guild is something you want, and you also want to make sure that it looks nice and somewhat professional. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy, but you can really tell a lot about a guild by their post and trade chat, to see how serious they are, how committed they are, what kind of progression they're on, what type of content they play, and stuff that they offer and all that. So just make sure and take a look, and make sure the guild's offering stuff too. You don't just join a guild to give to the guild. They should give back to you as well. So make sure there's benefits for you when you're looking in trade chat. Make sure and ask the guy that posts the macro, and ask him questions, and double check and make sure that guild's right for you before you join up. Another good way in game, the fourth way I'm going to go over, is through pre-made groups. You can come in here and you can go to raids and you can find a group. They may be 9 out of 10 times pugs that have random people, but sometimes if you look here, you will find, you know, progression groups and guilds and stuff like that, that, you know, maybe you're short a couple people, and that's why they're pugging, and you can go pug with them and try them out and see how good they are and how you like them. And this happens a lot, you know. I see this with a lot of people. They'll join a pug group and they'll really like the guild, they'll really like the people and the progression, you know, and they'll, you know, if they have to server change, usually that happens, they have to server change. But you can find some really good guilds this way, and even if you have to server change, in the end, it could be worth it by far. I know tons of people that have found guilds that they've been with for years, this very exact way. Another quick way in game, last thing, kind of similar, also Dungeon Finder. This is probably more for like the more casual beginner players, or maybe like RPers or something like that. I've seen tons of people get into dungeons, maybe guild groups, you know, 3 or 4 people, and they have the one guy or 2 people there that's not from their guild or doesn't have a guild, leveling up or whatever. Or maybe you're doing heroics at max level, who knows. You guys end up BSing and getting all cool and everything, and you know, in the end you're like, dude, join our guild, you know, it'd be awesome. And dude's like, yeah, cool, blah, you know. This one's another one that you know, the way things are now, you'd have to server transfer, but it's an option, and it's probably not as viable as you would probably want to, like, if you're very serious, you would definitely want to go raid with them first and really try out the guild and get to know them before you actually server change. I would never join a pug or a dungeon once and talk to them for, you know, just a few minutes or a few hours and immediately be like, alright, I'm server changing. Maybe some people are like that, you know, it's kind of an impulse thing, and some people are a little more impulsive, you know, that's cool or whatever. But if it was me, I would definitely hold off and make sure, go again with them the next weekend that they do it, or, you know, if they're doing Mythic Pluses or something, or get to know them a little bit first. Don't just like jump right in to something. If you're going to jump right into something, let it be a guild that you don't give a crap about. Let it be one of those guilds that just spam you. Join that guild for the perks, and then use the time in that guild to find an actual guild that you like and fits you and your style, and then join that guild. Don't rush it. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more videos like this in the future. There are also a few other videos I have now that I'd also recommend checking out. So, and leave any comments down in the comment section. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.